Hi Chuck. Gonna try and explain how to put some different channels on the Taranis. Hopefully you'll be able to follow. I don't know how good my teaching skills are. I'll have to apologise.
Welcome to Taranis.
There's a new splash screen.
Disengage. Head tracking auto. Forward camera.
Basically, to set the channels up, we need to be in the right menu. So click the menu and then page down to the mixer. On here you can see mine is quite complicated. Really, I started out simple and then just added bits to it as I got more and more into it. It might be easier if I go back out of that and just select this one because there's nothing on this. Oh, that one.
Switch warning.
You're not texting anyone.
So, yep, in the mixer menu, you can pick which channels you want to do whatever you want to do. This is just set up basically for a normal plane. For the car, you'd probably want channel 1, which is the aileron, which is probably right for your steering. Which is what it's set at, channel 1, and channel 3 for the throttle, which is how you'd probably want it. The rest you can basically do whatever you want. So just scroll down to whichever channel you want to put on whatever. So we'll say channel 5. And long press enter. You can edit that, put your name in that you'd want. So if you wanted it for your diff lock, you would put the mix name in as let me go in the wrong way. That. So now we've got channel 5, diff, and then you can just a second. That's it. Scroll down to the source. You can pick now what switch or anything that you want to operate the diff lock. So if you wanted, say, this switch here, 3 position, or basically you want a 2 position for the diff lock, don't you? Which one's that? Not that one. What's that one? Most of the switches, as you know, will be a 3-position. That's a 2-position one on the back. I think I use a 3-position one, but I just use 2 positions for my diff lock. I think I use this one for my diff lock. So like the diff lock is there, is off, and that's one down is for diff lock engaged. And then I just set it up in the next menu that I'll show you. So to set your source, hover the cursor over the source, press enter, and you can either scroll through all the switches and whatever, but the quickest way, which you probably know, which you've seen the videos, is just to flick the switch that you want and it puts it on for you. So there we'll use a diff lock on the A switch. Enter. So if we exit that now, go back into the mixer, you can see now channel 5, switch A, diff. You can change any of these, you can edit any of these, so it's got an explanation of what they do in this column here. You can do that later. So now it'd be easy to show you on the car really, but I've not got the car set up to show you, and plus I'd have to take the body off and everything, so I'm just going to have to try and explain. You need the next page for the servos, and you'd go down to channel 5 and you'd try and operate the diff lock on the car, and if it didn't work right, or it went too far or didn't go far enough, you can adjust the throttle, the servo end positions by adjusting these. So let's see what it does when we do the switch. And just flicks it. Because I've not got a servo connected up, I can't really show you, but so you'd go in here, this sub trim, it shows you up there, and you'd adjust this sub trim to do the end positions of the servo. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I've been doing it. I'll go back to the actual Tonka Summit. I've got 2 on there. One's just basically the same. It's just I just copied it.
Switch warning. High gear engaged. Head tracking manual. Rear view camera.
Go
through mine. On mine, I've got channel 1, which is the steering, and it just says aileron on mine, and I've not even put in the menu what it does. Channel 2, I've got the H button on the back there, which
Hello there. Hello there. Hello
which does the wave. Channel 3 is the throttle, which is on that stick there, but I've also got it if the G switch is in the up position, that's the throttle, but in the head tracking manual mode, which is then this is the throttle and steering on one stick, and this is the head tracking for the camera control, up, down and left and right. Channel 4 is the high and low gear. I've got that on F actually, which is alright at the top. Yep.
Low gear engaged.
You can
High gear engaged. Low gear engaged. High gear engaged.
Channel 5 is another mix for the pan and the tilt, changing from the left to right. Again, if you just have it on one channel to start off with, well, one, just select the channel and you don't need to bother about the mix really. Again, channel 5 and 6 are both for the head tracking camera control, the gimbal control. Channel 7 is my horn. Channel 8 is my diff lock. I've got 12 channels on mine, so I've got nothing on channel 9 at the minute. That one's empty. I've got a forward and reverse camera switch on channel 10. Nothing on channel 11 and nothing on channel 12, so I've got 3 spare channels to play with yet. Hopefully I can think of something to put on those in the future. So hopefully it given you a little bit of information. I don't think really I've told you anything different than what's in the YouTube videos really, but hopefully it might get you on your way a little bit further, and if not, then just send me an email and we'll try and go into a bit more detail. Okay then, we'll see you later.